would firstly like to clarify to you that we are not saying that coaches are professionals. We are saying that they are the first line of defense of athletes, and they are crucial in identifying the problems and then getting into the medical professionals. Right? Secondly, our policy mentioned that we need to create oversight bodies. We're not saying that the coach alone. We have oversight bodies. And both of you seem like you agree with my point, with our team's points, because we are also saying that we are not giving full accountability to the coaches. We are giving them part accountability. We never say that we are giving them full accountability. Okay? So, secondly, I'd like to reiterate and cite a lot of parallels with what my teammates eloquently presented. My first teammate's first point was duty of care. Athletes trust their coaches at a higher level, and it's important for coaches not to be careful, not to be negative as it can hinder athletes' growth. A typical instance for this point can be Jennifer Saahib, the former US national gymnast, described verbal and emotional abuse from coaches who constantly criticize her weight and performance. This led to non-toxic
if you say that the coaches are passing on to the medical professionals, then your motion is not in line with what you just said. So you are not proposing the motion. In fact, you are proposing it, and now you are supporting us. Thank you. So because you have said that you have agreed and you said it on yourself that they are passing on to the medical professionals, then you are not in line with the motion.
Who is responsible for identifying the first? Who is responsible for identifying the problem? If you are sick at home, my speaker said that if you are sick at home, it's the responsibility of the parent to first identify that there's an issue here and then go to the doctor, go to the hospital. You can't just go like that only. Suppose I'm standing here, can you identify I'm sick? No, I'm not. The parent needs to identify. There must be symptoms and signs. Thank you. The former US gymnast described verbal and emotional abuse from coaches who constantly criticize.
So you're telling me that a person who identifies the problem should be fully held responsible for the outcome?
What did I say in the beginning? I just said fully responsible. Why responsible to identify? I just mentioned it in the beginning. So this led to long-term eating disorders, depression, and anxiety. She later spoke out about the toxic culture in gymnastics where many athletes were mentally abused, and this is an example and a clear indication of coaches being negligent towards athletes which cause serious harm, therefore neglecting duty of care. She also spoke about prevention and overtraining and physical harm, prevention of overtraining and physical harm. In some cases, coaches overtrain players, not realizing that it can lead to long-term health issues. And ideal citation for this is Corey Stringer. The Minnesota Vikings offensive linesman died from heat stroke in 2001 after an intense training in extreme heat. The coaching staff failed to monitor his condition properly, leading to stricter heat safety protocols in the NFL. My second team member came up and said, mental health matters. Athletes face psychological pressure. Coaches play a crucial role in athletes' mental well-being through motivation, discipline, and how to handle failure. A paradigm view of this point is seen in the case of Mary Kane, a former elite runner. Mary Kane spoke about how her coach Alberto Salazar pressured her into extreme weight loss, leading to depression, self-harm, and eating disorder. She was publicly shamed for not being thin enough, leading to severe mental health struggles. Kane later quit the sport and criticized Irish coaching coaches. The second point, protecting young athletes from abuse. Young athletes often cannot stand up to abusive coaches. A classic example for this point is Shi'ah Advocates. The French figure skater Shi'ah Advocates was sexually abused by her coach multiple times at a young age. This trauma led to severe mental health struggles, including depression and PTSD. Just 4 decades later, revealing how the neglect in coaching systems allowed abuse to continue unchecked. So, after seeing so many cases of coaches being negligent to athletes, the Health and Sports Welfare decided to put the following policies in place in order to ensure that there shouldn't be a repetition of such cases. The policies are: 1. To implement mandatory trainings for coaches for mental health and injury prevention. 2nd, to establish legal accountability for negligence such as pushing athletes below safe limits. 3rd, to create oversight bodies, I think you heard me clear, oversight bodies to regulate and enforce well-being standards. 4th, to encourage whistleblower protection for athletes to report abuse or negligence. Therefore, after examining various cases from numerous authentic sources, we conclude that coaches do play a significant and huge role in a player's overall mental, physical, and emotional well-being. And so I confidently stand with my proposal that coaches will be held accountable for the physical